the Supreme Court will rule. And I can't get this antenna mic to work.
Community of black people who want to see black people prosper, and then we need to set up security ourselves of that own community. If your daughter was in a bad relationship, would you continue to support and promote her to stay in that bad relationship? Or would you suggest that she get a divorce? We done been through slavery here. We done been through the mass murders of people in various communities. We've been through economic roadblocks placed by this government that we pay taxes to. Why do we try to continue to force ourselves to be a part of something that continuously rejects us, continuously stomps on us? I don't have battered women syndrome. You don't want me around. You don't want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with you. I just need my people to wake up and understand that we are to be self-sufficient and we can create a better nation of people without these. They're not going to do right by you. They're going to continue to try to harm, slaughter your people. Why do you want to consistently leave your children vulnerable to that?
Number 2, Rosewood, Florida. Rosewood is a community in Levy County, Florida, where a black community once presided. In 1923, white men from nearby towns lynched a black Rosewood resident because of false accusations that a white woman in a nearby town of Sumner had been assaulted by a black drifter. When black residents of Rosewood attempted to defend themselves against further attacks, a mob of hundreds of white men went through the countryside hunting for black residents. They burned down almost every structure in the town. Survivors hid in nearby swamps for days until they were evacuated to other towns. Many were helped by local white residents who hid them in their homes until they were able to be evacuated. White general store owner John Wright and wife Mary Jo hid several survivors. The town of Rosewood was abandoned and the residents never returned. Decades later, survivors and their descendants organized to sue the state for failing to protect Rosewood's black community. In 1993, Florida compensated survivors and their descendants for damages incurred during the incident. Number 3, East St. Louis.
What I want you to understand is it took to 1993 for them people to get a morsel of compensation, and none of that was equivalent to what they lost or the time that money would have accumulated. It does not add up to none of that. Nor does it add up to how they disrupted those people's lives for generations after that. And look how long it takes for the state to take accountability for what wrongs happened to black people. They're not going to protect you. This is what black people got to understand. White people are not going to protect you. The police are not going to protect your communities. So those of you who think you are better than everybody else and you move among white people, guess what? You're going to be the first they're going to get. You're going to be the very first they get because you're next door to them. Believe that. When you think you did something, moving out the hood, getting the
You made them stand out, stick out like a sore thumb, and they get targeted more and more. If you watch the videos about police harassing black youth, it's in mostly white neighborhoods. And it's those blacks who thought they did something by moving out of our community because they don't want to invest in our community. They think the grass is greener in the other side of the yard. They think that white people ice is colder. So they feel they have to move into white communities. And what they say is, well, I can't stay in this community because this community don't have that. This community don't have grocery stores. That's why you need to be investing in your communities. These Negroes have battered women syndrome. Blacks need to form their own community, own economics, circulate money within their own community. This is what you need to do. Create your own security, policing your own community. Unless you just think that your people are criminals and your people are stupid and your people are incapable of building a nation, then I wouldn't be amongst other black people. But if you believe that you are capable of building your own nation, as we have shown previous times in the future, in the past, we have shown previous times that we can build communities, right? And white people was angry at the success of our communities, and